The demon of the forest smiled to himself and said, "Delicious," and the trees shuddered in the darkness. "I don't get it. How well did you know me, the old Corinthian that is?" "We were acquainted. Why do you ask?" "Because from what I can recall, I considered fairy tales to be an even bigger waste of space than women." "Yes, that was my impression as well. However, I could never bring myself to look him in the eye, so perhaps I was mistaken." As a young prince was dragged deep into the heart of the darkness, he wondered if he would ever see the light of day again, or the princess whose eyes outshone even the sun. The Pig and Stick, 4 a.m., June 23rd, 1894. The risen dove wondered if this was what he really was, an open wound, spilling undiluted pain onto a canvas, with nothing to thin the color of his soul. He shouldn't have painted in the eyes. They followed him, laughing. The Dark Rose, Part 2. A Shadowed Heart. Was he going mad? Maybe this was just another opium dream. It was getting difficult to tell. Awake or dreaming, the pain was the same. Only the hallucinations changed. Was it all a dream? Was his entire existence one long nightmare? Or was he himself somebody else's nightmare, rehearsing in the wings? Was he truly a man, or merely an understudy in hell? No. Maybe Oscar was right. I should have gone to the party. I appear to be spending far too much time with myself. The dream was different this time. The princess had crossed over the edge of the forest and emerged somewhere on the other side. "You have passed through a soft place," said the griffin, indicating a circle of standing stones on the ground far below. Before the princess could ask her friend to explain further, they had landed beside a small cave, where a very old woman stood waiting with a huge black bird perched on her shoulder. The old woman asked if the princess was tired and thirsty from her long journey, and the princess said that she was. "Come then, drink from my cauldron," said the old woman, "and see your true love's face." But then a terrible roar erupted from the griffin's throat, and he knocked the old woman's brew to the ground. Poison. The princess watched terrified. The very earth beneath her feet turned a putrid black. She knew then the old woman was indeed a witch. And then the princess saw the foul black poison spread sweet red poppies springing up in its wake, along with a single black rose, its petals as dark as the griffin's tears. 1,000 needle pains pierced her eyes. Her head was a wasp's nest, her skin a scalpel-edged web woven by 1,000 caustic spiders. "Wake up, miss, please." The Thorn Family Estate, August 12th, 1894, 5:15 a.m. "Are you all right, miss? You must have been walking in your sleep. Charlie was just heading out to the north field when he heard you screaming." "Where am I?" "Why, you're here, by the stone, sisters." "By the standing stones?" "Yes, miss. And are you all right? You've gone white as a sheet." "Charlie, run and fetch me the doctor right away."
"Hold us still for now. You must have known this much laudanum was excessive. Why did you—"
"But you recommended a doctor for her back pains."
"Not this much, you stupid girl. It's not my fault. I don't get it for her. I don't know who does, honest. Well, whatever the case, it may prove to be fatal for your mistress. I strongly suggest that you make sure your mistress remains at home now, without visitors. Other than that, there's nothing to be done but sedate her and hope for the best.
Well, hello there. I told you we would meet again. Gently, my lady. That's it. Don't make the guardian beast of a maid. Very good. Mind that creaky step. We wouldn't want you to break your neck. The Stone Sisters are waiting, and so is someone else. And this time, when the dream begins, it is Matilda, not the princess, who crosses over.
Look, it's the storyteller. Who? That dreamer over there. What about her?
Oh, excuse me? Does this castle belong to the young prince I seek?
No. No. You must continue on to the Cave of Nightmares. Eve can help you better than we. That was a nice gesture, was it? Would you be so kind as to read me the part about the griffin's tears just one more time?
I knew you would come back. Come back? Have I been here before? Don't you remember? Never mind. You are searching for the Risen Dove, I believe. I'm looking for the prince. He was taken deep into the forest, wasn't he? What prince? You told me she was looking for... Hush now. She's confused enough. I'm afraid you'll have to pass through the Cave of Nightmares to find your love, Matilda. But Eve, you don't allow dreamers into the cave. But I do sometimes, Jessamy, when it's necessary. I'm looking for the Risen Dove. Have you seen him?
You back again, darling? Not tonight, love. You want to keep me company for a while?
No, you don't understand. I must find him.
Try to pick and stick. He must really be something to have the likes of you running after him month after month. Sorry, I can't.
Will I find him there?
You may do, if he's not dead yet, or out topping someone else.
Matilda felt uneasy. The street people seemed to recognize her. She couldn't have been here before, could she? Hello? Is anyone here? The air smelled musty and sweet, and Matilda recognized the stale odor of used opium, which has a softer scent than laudanum. Of the two, laudanum was the crueler, but how she knew this, Matilda could not recall. The ghost of the Risen Dove's presence hung in the air, along with the smoke. There was so much of him here. How could he not be present in the flesh? Dear God, that's...
Do you like it? Oh, I do hope so. You must forgive me, not getting up to greet you, I hope. I'm a trifle shaky on my feet just now.
It's really you.
Come sit by me. We've so much to discuss and precious little time.
Yes, but first, may I see your eyes?
My beautiful girl. My eyes are all yours. My eyes, heart, soul.
Matilda felt his fingers dissolving her pain, her ugliness, and just as all the forbidden books in Oscar's library had promised, they came together as one.
Master Dove, are you in? You have a guest, sir.
What? Where am I?
You have a guest this morning, sir.
she was alone. What a foolish child she had been to think ugliness such as her could be embraced. The Risendoves had been right to leave her. She was a pathetic creature. "A moment, pray, to make myself decent." "Decent?" And, indeed, Matilda's own words struck her as funny. She had been with a man, a stranger. Her dress was ripped and in tatters. She was no longer a decent young woman, though, if the truth be told, she had never felt that decent. Not like those pure, upright women with their perfect backs. And yet she felt stronger, somehow. She felt like someone waking from a dream. "Come in, Oscar." "How long have you known about me, Oscar?" "I discovered your double life some months ago. I thought it best just to keep an eye on you, both as Matilda's son and as the Risendoves. What should I have done, Matilda? Had you committed to an asylum? Locked you in your bedroom at Tepper's Court? I am mad. This drugs has stolen my mind, addled my senses. You should have helped me." "I thought you knew what you were doing. Using the drug to explore the hidden side of your nature, your secret desires. Even you sending Matilda as a folio of prints, I assumed was a pretense, until the maid told me how astonished you were by the images. Then I knew, as Matilda, you hadn't seen them before."
"Oscar!"
"I'd hoped that giving you the invitation to the party might create a dilemma, and somehow breaking the strange spell. Matilda?" "The fools have sedated you, Matilda. But not him. The boy is waking up, and you are too weak to stop him."
"Risen, my love."
"Love? Oh, come now. How could I love a thing like you? You aren't at all my type. But there is a dark rose budding inside you, and I just can't wait to deflower him."
"What is happening to me?"
"You're dying, my dear. At least the nasty, fleshy female part of you is dying. But there's a lovely, strange boy inside you, just aching to come out. Matilda."
"Risen,
Please help me." As the princess looked into the eyes of her prince, she realized that even though she had been searching for a love for all these many years, they had really been together the whole time. "Only here, Matilda. If you go back to the waking world, we will be apart again." "Then I won't wake up. I'll stay here." "No, my love. You will wake. We must tell the story of our love, a love that will live forever. A story mothers will tell their children to ease them into the dreaming and soothe away their fears. For every time a child dreams of our love, we will be united." "Is that all, Lucian?" "What an appallingly sentimental tale. I can't imagine why my predecessors didn't take all their eyes out."
"Perhaps he did. After all, not all narrators are reliable, particularly in this library."
"That's it. I've had it with books. Where's the video section?"
"To your left. But didn't you want to find out how it all ends?" "You could ask Eve, though I doubt she'd tell you everything, or you could go down to the forest edge and ask them yourself. But if you do happen to find them together, you may find they don't wish to be disturbed."
The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. Resist it, and your soul grows sick with longing for the things it has forbidden to itself. Oscar Wilde, 1845 till 1900.